I want to encourage the creation and spread of new indie MLP fan projects. And not only that, I want to help in any way I can, even if it's just through videos spreading the word and platforming said projects. The way I see it, you are as much a steward for the future of MLP as Hasbro is, if not more so. Because fan projects are made with love and care. We can always count on that. And if my channel can help you pursue your dreams, then that's more than enough for me. And we should absolutely encourage the spread of more projects within the limitations we have. Competition is king, and it keeps fans buzzing.
Well, now y'all have no excuse, as we have an entire season's worth of content to work with now.
I want to use my platform to platform and encourage new G5 fan content. G5 still matters, because we as a community have a responsibility to carry the legacy forward. Take a look at the Your Tale League scripts that have been released so far. Almost all of them have gotten adaptations in some form or another. The Battle for Maritime Bay, illustrated script. Hide and Seek, rewritten and illustrated. Reunited, it's getting a continuous comic. All scripts adapted. Except for one. There is one episode that never got picked up at all by fans. One script that was just dumped on YouTube without much fanfare. One story that never got adapted into any visual medium. Say hello to our fan-made animatic of My Little Pony, Your Tale, Season 2, Episode 37, Pumpkin the Night. Well guys, here we are. We've really reached this point in time once more. Honestly, I never thought I would be here talking about a G5 fan effort again, let alone being involved in one, but as y'all could probably tell by the previous PSA video, an animatic for the scrapped episode of My Little Pony, Your Tale Season 2, Pumpkin the Night, is real. And it's currently in production. It's being led by a very talented animator in the fandom, Crits, and I am honored to have been trusted with distributing his vision onto YouTube. We can't wait for you to see the final product. Now, this has been in the works for like months now, as I was brought on board around February of this year. And in that time, thanks to the help of 3 other passionate artists working with us, we have made so much progress towards bringing this episode to life. But, even though a visual product does exist at this point in time, as evidenced by these teasers, there is still a bit of work to be done before the episode can make its release date. So, how about that bit of work? What exactly will we be doing with it? Well, in this video, I'm going to break down what the plan is step by step, so that you guys will know exactly what to expect when the full thing eventually drops. Starting with Chapter 1, adding in fully colored frames. The artist team that is a part of this mini project, consisting of Nike and Kainone, will be adding in select fully colored frames, based on moments we feel like are either important to the story, or would benefit from getting the full visual treatment. This will allow us to create a more quote-unquote complete version of the episode that fans can enjoy. We also get to embrace the art style of Tell Your Tale by doing this, which I feel is a style that deserves a whole lot more love than it currently gets. These colored illustrations will be faithful to the show's visual identity, and they'll feel like actual screenshots you would get from an episode, while also allowing the artists to run wild with their creativity. Chapter 2, SFX and Official Score. Another way that we want to make Pumpkin the Night feel more complete as an episode is by adding enhancements on the audio side. So beyond the clean visuals, I am proud to announce that the animatic will also be outfitted with full sound effects mixing and official score. Tell Your Tale has a vast library of background music, composed by the wonderful Benjamin Pinkerton. And because these music files exist, we want to use them in order to make the episode feel more like an official release. And so, about a month ago, I reached out to a very talented audio editor, who actually has a YouTube channel of his own, The Other Real Way, also known as Twin Engine Productions on Discord. He agreed to join us, and quote-unquote score the episode, using official music from the show. And he will also be adding full sound effects to the scenes, to enhance the animatic.
Hello, I am The Other Railway, otherwise known on Discord as Twin Engine Productions. And about a month ago, Hawk Nightwing approached me and asked me if I wanted to join this really cool project he's doing, with Crits and a bunch of other really talented people, making a full animatic of the script-only episode 37 of Season 2, Tell Your Tale, Pumpkin the Night, from the ground up. And he saw my channel, The Other Railway on YouTube, which is mainly focused on G5 music at the moment. uploading demos, creating score edits, and uploading some cool videos where only one character sings a specific ensemble song. And when he asked me, I was really excited to join this project, and now I'm doing the score and sound effects for this animatic episode. And for clarification, I am not creating new music or score. I am reusing old pre-existing score from Tell Your Tale that Benjamin Pinkerton all composed originally. So I'm basically stitching them together and creating a new backing track basically for the episode. Background music, sound effects, and everything else that counts as audio work. So yeah, right now I am about half done with the score. I haven't started the sound effects yet, but I am definitely excited to get to that. And I am, of course, very excited for you all to see what we're cooking behind the scenes. And yeah, it's been a pleasure to work with such amazing, talented people like Kritz and Hawk Nightwing and everybody else working on the episode. I'm really impressed by what we've been able to put together, what they've been able to put together. You guys are the best.
We want to take Pumpkin a step further than what's been done before, and showcase just what exactly can be accomplished by taking full advantage of the files that are leaked to the community. And I think Railway is going to do a fantastic job. Subscribe to his channel if you haven't already. He is very passionate. Trust me, you won't be disappointed. Go give him some love. Chapter 3. A new episode thumbnail. Alongside the colored frames, Pumpkin tonight will also be given an entirely new thumbnail for the full animatic release. We are an entirely separate fan-driven effort from Path to Skyros. Because of that, our animatic will not be using any artwork or illustrations from PTS. That means a new thumbnail. Rest assured though, it will be a fully colored one like Hasbro's, and it'll once again be faithful to the show. This is a chance for independent artists that aren't affiliated with the PTS project to showcase their own work and bring their own artistic expression to the show they fell in love with. And, it'll also allow for some variety. Like I've been saying, competition is king and it keeps fans buzzing. Chapter 4. Will there be more episodes? Sadly, no. Kritz has already stated his intentions to be done after this animatic is out there, which I completely understand. I am already so grateful to have been trusted with this, so I am politely asking you all, please do not ask for additional episodes from him, and instead, treat this upcoming episode like his final big gift to the fandom. But, even though Kritz will not be leading something like this again, I still feel like this animatic should be a testament to the power of a single creative vision. It should be a wake-up call that we are capable of doing so much more as independent creators. This episode is proof that we don't need Hasbro to make G5 content for us. Anyone can contribute to the fandom, even through a one-episode production. This community will be a better place with your artistic voice in it. And that's the message that I want you to take away from this eventual release. You can make something like this. You can contribute to G5. This generation belongs to the fans now. Hasbro could not care less about what this community is doing anymore, and they've shown it. You can go nuts with these leaked scripts if you so choose. You are just as capable of picking up the mantle and doing more yourself.
I love projects like these, fan projects, where people come together to create something new for G5. Even if G5, the shows are over and Hasbro has deemed it unmarketable or whatever, it still lives on within our hearts and spirit. The fandom spirit is still alive. And I myself have some projects going on behind the scenes, like my Special 2 restore, which was originally planned to release on August 8th. That sadly has to be delayed because there's just so much to do still, and there's a lot I'm still aiming for which I haven't been able to complete, like removing the number encode in the bottom left screen to make the experience more immersive. But enough on that. Just know that there's still G5 fan projects and other things keeping the fandom alive, both on Hawk Nightwing's secondary channel, Admiral Producer, and my channel, The Other Railway. So go check those out if you're interested.
Speaking of Admiral Producer, that reminds me. Chapter 5. Release Strategy. Pumpkin Tonight will be released on my second channel, Admiral Producer, on October 3rd, 2026. That's the date we're targeting, as it will mark the second anniversary of the originally planned official air date back in 2024. Of course, if anything is to change, you guys will be the first to know about it. But given the immense progress that we've made so far, I'm pretty confident that we can make this work. And don't worry, I do absolutely plan on making a huge scene-by-scene analysis / review of the episode on this channel, using our final product as the baseline. Pumpkin is the only episode of Your Season 2 that I have not reviewed yet, and I think it deserves to finally get a full video. So, you guys will have that to look forward to as well. That's also part of why I paused both hide and seek reviews for a bit, because, well, I believe this episode should get its due first. But the animatic release is still significant to me because it represents, after all this time, our producer returning to its roots, coming home. When I first started on YouTube, that channel was my first one. I played around a lot with LP content, sometimes posting one-off edits, sometimes full-on audio dramas with crude artwork. I've been passionate about LP from a very early age, as you can probably tell. But I was always too scared to go fully into LP content, both because of the cyberbullying and harassment I would get from other fandoms I was in, and also because I wanted to build up a quote-unquote serious audience. I didn't think anyone would take me seriously if I committed fully to LP content. I was always under the mindset that, oh, I'm trying to make real change across fandoms. This channel is just too good for LP. So, I never allowed myself to go all the way with it. Only in brief little bursts would I allow that side of me to come out through the fan films and narrative arcs. But, as y'all can see, times are changing. Thanks to me making videos on this channel, I realized that I can have both things in my life. I can have a serious, dedicated audience, and I can be known as an LP YouTuber. Those two things don't have to be mutually exclusive. And as y'all can see by the creation of New School Year, the comic dub, and now most recently, the teaser for this announcement video, the channel has finally embraced its LP roots again in full force. And let me just say, this is just the beginning. More info on the future of that channel will be coming after the release, so stay tuned for that. Well, that's all we have for now. Obviously, we will be working with an all-fan voice cast, and they are so incredibly talented. But more info on that is going to be in its own video. After all, Hasbro can't be the only ones with a Meet the Cast video, can they? Pumpkin Tonight is just a special kind of episode to me, for reasons that I will get into when I make my review. And the chance to bring a discarded official script like this to life is really one that's just once in a lifetime. This really is a love letter to the work that Little Critter Workshop put in for G5. Not only that, it's a love letter to Halloween, my favorite time of year by the way, and a labor of love that I am so fortunate to have been involved in thus far. I hope we create something that's truly spooktacular. To close this off, I just want to give a special thank you to Nike and Kainone for making the thumbnail to this video and being the first artist willing to work with us, to the VAs for bringing these truly special characters to life, to the other Railway for agreeing to help out with audio and score, and finally, most importantly, to Crits for always believing in me and taking my side when no one else would. I hope that my involvement in this episode can serve as an appropriate thank you for giving me the chance that I didn't think I deserved. I hope I can give back all that kindness you showed me by making your vision a reality. You deserve it. You gave me back my confidence and the will to live after my life previously fell apart. It's because of you that I get to be a real advocate for this community's future now. I never thought I'd actually be here, speaking in this video. But it's because of you and the others that I get to make a confident statement like this. It certainly hasn't been easy getting to this point, and there's certainly still more work ahead, but I'm gonna be with you every step of the way, man. Let's make the episode that this community deserves. With that being said, this is Hawk Nightwing signing out until next time. Hoof to heart.